Hello, everybody. Welcome to Frank 40 Field for another edition of BevCam Sports. Girls Varsity Lacrosse. Tonight is senior night, and we're going to bring that ceremony to you live as the Beverly Panthers are ready to take on the Danvers Falcons. The Panthers are 12-1 coming into this game, ranked 14th in Division I. And the Danvers Falcons are Division III in a tough season. I believe they're 2-11. So we'll see what kind of matchup we have tonight. But first, the night everyone looks forward to is senior night. We have 6 seniors graduating, and it's always a fun time. All right.
Good evening. I would like to say thank you for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2026. We'd like to thank the boosters and parents for organizing tonight, and we would like to collectively recognize one person who had a prior commitment and could not make it tonight, but has joined in a key role for this senior class. So we give a heartfelt thank you to Jeff Millay for all he's given to these seniors as lacrosse players, leaders in our community, and teaching them the values of being great humans. We'd like to recognize the seniors from Danvers. There's Kata Brown, who will be attending University of Rhode Island, Dee Figueredo, who will be attending Fairfield University. Congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck. Our Beverly High seniors as lacrosse players have had a combined record so far of 55-18. This includes an NEC championship last year, 3 MIA playoff berths. We're proud of all that they have accomplished and look forward to hear of all that they will accomplish in the future. We'd like to start by thanking our senior manager, Charlotte Stevens. Next, we have Avery Height, who will be introducing Sophie Katz.
Even though this was my first year getting to play lacrosse with this senior, it didn't take long for me to see the kind of person and teammate she is. She was always there trying her best and pushing herself and the team. She always was prepared, and she definitely never forgot the ribbon. I was so lucky to play with her and work with her. I can't wait to see what this senior does next year. Good luck playing lacrosse at Thomas. We're so proud of you. Happy Senior Day.
Sophie's family can come join her for photos. Next, we have Gwendolyn Jones introducing Addie Shepard.
Addie has left an impact on this team that I could not be more grateful for. This past year, she's easily fit in with everyone. Whether it's her funny jokes or outgoing personality, Addie has made herself into an irreplaceable part of this team. She's taught me that there's so much more to contributing to a team than just skill. She's positive, hardworking, and a good person to have on your side. I have been so lucky to have gotten the chance to become close with Addie this year. She has taught me so much, and I can always count on her for advice about anything. She leaves an impact on everyone, as she is never afraid to make small conversation with others and is always there to help people when they're down. I always know, no matter how I'm performing in a game, Addie will be there, cheering me on and making me excited to go to lacrosse that day. It's hard to think about showing up to the practice next year, knowing I won't have Addie there to cheer me up and give me a ride home. I know I am so lucky to have had Addie as a teammate this year, and I think I can speak for everyone when I say her contribution to this program will really be missed.
Next, we have Cameron Kolaski introducing Morgan Linsky.
Morgan, being your teammate for the past 3 years has had a huge impact on me as both a player and an individual. You have taught me so much about the game of lacrosse and how to approach each unfair call with grace and respect, something I find myself still needing to work on. I'm going to miss our car and warm-up debriefs and and thank you for always listening to me and being a big sister figure in my life ever since I was a freshman on the team. I've always looked up to you as an individual, and your passion is evident in your performance on the field. On the defensive side of the turf, you make a significant difference in our team dynamic, as your efforts distinctly affect all aspects of the game. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished in your lacrosse career, from being an NEC All-Star to being named captain your senior year. You're always cheering for me and encouraging your teammates in a meaningful manner, something that continuously uplifts both the team. Whenever a goal is scored in our attacking end, you're always there, either yelling for us or somehow already gotten across the entire field to celebrate with us in person. Just know that after our last game, my excitement for your accomplishments spans beyond the field, because I will always be there to support your future endeavors. I know you will enter each step in your life with the same amount of love and light as you do now. Just remember, you've come this far, and for that, I'm so proud of you. I know I can speak for the whole team when I'm saying this. Your efforts make it such a meaningful and worthwhile environment to be. You have left not only an impact on me, but also on our coaches, our teammates, and this lacrosse program as a whole. Although we only have a few games left where you're the number 15 to my 16, please know I am always rooting for your successes at each chapter in your life, even from a distance.
Next, we have Nola Redmond introducing Madeline LeBlanc.
To begin, I want to thank Senior Captain Mads LeBlanc for everything you've done for this team. You always led by example, worked hard no matter what, and pushed to help everyone around you to be better and the best they can be. As an underclassman, having someone like you to look up to made a big difference through both lacrosse and field hockey. You helped make this team come together and lead us through such a successful season, and it's going to be hard not having you out there next year. So on behalf of the team, thank you for the rides, the laughs, the jokes, and all that you do. We're all really going to miss you, and we wish you the absolute best with what the future holds for you. So it's my pleasure to announce Captain number 5, Mads LeBlanc.
Next, we have Megan McCormick introducing Madeline Reynolds.
Tonight, I get the honor of speaking about someone who means so much to me, not only as a teammate, but as a person and friend. From the first practice on this team, I knew Maddie was someone special. She's been a leader, a role model, and honestly one of the biggest reasons this team feels so much like a family to me. What makes Maddie stand out isn't just her talent or everything she's accomplished, even though those things are truly remarkable. It's the way she shows up for everyone around her. She leads with kindness, patience, and confidence, and she makes people feel supported no matter what. Whether it's at practice, during games, or even just on the sidelines, she always knows how to bring people together and push us all to be better. She's the mix of silly and serious because she knows exactly when to hype others up, crack a joke, or keep everyone focused. She leads not just with talent, but with heart. Maddie, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. You've always been someone I can look up to and learn from, even since youth lacrosse. And getting to play alongside you has meant more than I can put into words. You have made me feel more confident, supported. You've made me feel more confident, supported me when I needed it, and driven me more times than I can count, and shown me what it really means to be a great teammate and a leader. It's hard to imagine this team without Maddie, because her impact is everywhere, but even though her time here is ending, the example she set and the memories she's given us are going to stay with all of us for a long time. Whether it's arguing with Dee about the bounciness of the field we're at, or joking around while we're waiting for the bus or practice to start, the energy she has brought to our team every day is something that I will forever love about her. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished, and I know this is only the beginning for you. I know we're also excited to see you play at UNE, so expect some loud cheering in the stands next year. Thank you for being such an important part of this team and such an important part of my life. We're all going to miss you so much, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you do next. We love you, and we're so lucky to call you our teammate and friend. It is now my honor to introduce our very own Beast in the Crease, number 24, Senior Captain Maddie Reynolds.
Next, we have Anna and Sasha Miller introducing their sister, Charlotte.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know us, we're Annabelle and Sasha Miller, and we've had the pleasure of growing up with such a special person, our sister Charlotte. When we first started to play lacrosse, we had no idea how much the sport would become a part of our lives. Over the years, it became so much more than just a game. It became a sport where we were able to build a collection of memories, lessons, and moments that would be cherished forever. These years were spent with the people who became important and mattered most in our lives, and for us, we were lucky to have our sister alongside our journey. Beyond lacrosse, Charlotte has been the person we look up to the most. She is a person we go to for help, advice, and reassurance, knowing that no matter the situation, we can always count on her. Our relationship on the lacrosse field has created an even tighter bond, but our relationship with you has always been bigger than the sport itself, and that's something we'll always be grateful for.
When thinking of senior year, people spend so much time thinking about traditions ending, last games, and people going off on different paths. But what matters most is the memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. For us, this has stemmed and grown from Charlotte's support. As our dad once said, everything has been competitive on our house, but in a positive and good-natured way. Remember that great players make those around them better. Charlotte, your dedication, work ethic, and quiet confidence has helped us shape this team and the players around you. So no matter what happens, cherish the moments and memories you've created. Throughout this new chapter you're going to embark on, take pride in whatever you do and know that we will always be there to support you. We love you. Happy Senior Day, Charlotte.
Thank you so much for joining us. Seniors, can you come up and get a picture all together, please?
All right. A fantastic Senior Day moment. We've got warm-ups coming up, so we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here at Frank Forty Field, a cool night, late afternoon. Overcast. And we have the 12-1 Beverly Panthers facing the 2-11 Danvers Falcons. Referees are right now checking the players. And we will be underway in just a few moments. Beverly Panthers ranked 14th in the MIAA for Division I. So they have this game, and I think one more game after that. And it'll make it a good possibility they might be able to host a playoff game. If they do, BevCam, of course, will cover it. Hopefully they will. Because this has been a fun team to watch all season if you haven't been able to catch a game. Now's a great one to catch. It's nice to see all the proud parents and all the kids. A lot of these kids I coached in soccer many, many years ago. Beverly now getting their equipment checked. Falcons about to take the field. Beverly's just about getting ready here. To start the game, Beverly will be playing right to left on your screen. And they'll switch every quarter. Marissa Hutton to take the face-off. She's done very well on face-offs this season. And here we go. Marissa takes it right out of the sky. Runs up, passes it off. Behind the net. Oh, ball comes loose, picked up by Miller. Sent back over to Hutton. Behind the net now to Miller. Ball's out, ball's in. score right there. Beverly on the board first. I couldn't quite make out who scored that one. Might have been a Miller. But it's 1-0. Just under a minute. Beverly strikes first. Miller picks it up. Getting pressured on the outside. Over to her sister. Another goal! That one from Sasha Miller. That one was no doubt who scored that one. And in less than 2 minutes, it's 2-0. Beverly ends up with it. Here comes Marissa Hutton. Shot, score! Marissa Hutton with the score. And in less than 2 minutes, we've got 3 goals. Beverly up 3-0. This one picked up by Danvers. Ball's out. Picked back up by Danvers, number 3. Ball's out, but it's going to stay with the Falcons. Save by Maddie Reynolds. Here comes Mads. Miller with it now. Back to Mads. Ball's out. Mads able to pick it back up. Save the turnover. Oh, deflected. That was Ashley Wallace with the bid. Now Danvers picks it up. Trying to move it upfield. Oh, intercepted. Intercepted by Sasha Miller. That was something. She goes around the net. Over to penalty on Danvers. goal, Sasha Miller. They took a break between goals, but they got another one, 4-0. Sasha Miller now with it. There's Ashley Wallace over to Koloski. Over to Miller. Back to Koloski. Another turnover. Beverly picks it back up. Trying to hang on to him. Marissa does a fine job. Penalty on the Falcons. I don't know if that was some kind of false start, but Mads ran right in for a goal, but I don't know if she was standing far enough back. Shot, score again! I think that was Sasha Miller. I believe that's a hat trick for her. Make that 5-0. Hutton now with it. Over to Wallace. Over to Miller. Behind the net now to Koloski. Over to Miller. Oh, no, wait. Excuse me. Yeah, that was Bellotti. Mads with it now. Switching hands. Sends it up to Ashley Wallace, who shoots just wide. Staying with the Panthers. Miller over to Koloski. Over to Bellotti. Ball's out, picked right back up, but ball's out again. Ball stays with Beverly. Koloski, right in the middle, almost. Not sure what that was. Danvers now working it up the field. Danvers now behind the net. Ball's out, picked right back up. Danvers trying to get inside. Now they're up at the top. Danvers trying to get an open look here. That one snuck through. 5-1 now. Danvers gets on the board. About 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Megan Potter on the face-off now. Ball didn't get the height. Taken right down by Potter. Beautiful. Shot by Matt, saved by Danvers. Goal! That was Gwen Jones with that one. Make that 6-1. Still over 2 minutes left in the quarter. Gwen Jones with it now. Up to Wallace. Over to Jones with another one. Another goal for Gwen Jones. Beautiful pass by Ashley Wallace to make that happen. 7-1. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Panthers on senior night have come to play. Potter again on the face-off. Ball goes to Danvers. Danvers working it up the field. Over to 23 now. Danvers trying to work it around to find someone in the inside, but no luck yet. Ball's out. Ball goes to Danvers. Behind the net. Now up front. Nice job, Potter, on defense there. Delphine working it up the field, sends it up to Miller. Oh, wait, is that Wallace? Score with no time. Are they going to give it? They are. That did make it. Not too shabby the way to end the quarter. Beverly not messing around. Eight goals in 12 minutes. The passing has been sharp, very crisp. A little chilly, but manageable. Not too bad. As I confer with my cameraman, Leo, best in the business. We got Mike in the studio. Couldn't imagine anyone else. The sun trying to peek through the clouds a little bit here. Quick baseball update in the fifth inning. Beverly leading Salem 5-2. Going into the bottom of the fifth. And here we are about to start quarter number 2. The Beverly Panthers versus the Danvers Falcons. And on your screen, offensively, the Panthers will be going left to right. Potter at the face-off circle. She's been solid. So has Hutton. Both have been really, really good. All right, here we go. Ball's up right into Miller's right, and beautiful pass over to Bellotti. Bellotti racing down, quick. Boy, that was something. That was Jones. That might be a hat trick for Gwen Jones. And now it's 9-1. Just 13 seconds into the second quarter. That was, telling you, they're not fooling around. But they're having fun. If that makes sense. The passing has been very sharp. Potter again with the face-off. Falcons with this. Ball's out. Picked back up by Danvers. Danvers trying to get set here. Around the net. Ball picked up by Matty Reynolds. Excellent play. Miller with it now. Sasha Miller. Turns on the Jets. Behind the net now. That's Blank. Oh, Potter. Potter with the goal. He's doing it all. Face-offs and scoring goals. Make that 10-1. Potter at the face-off. Danvers picks it up. Knocked out. Picked up by Miller. Miller ducks and backs off. Here comes Charlotte Miller now. Over to Potter. Over to Mads. Another goal. I think that was Bellotti. And now with the 10-goal lead, the clock's going to just run. Potter at the face-off. Sasha Miller picks it up. Potter with it now. Behind the net. Over to Miller. That was over to Katz. Blank with it. Now Miller. To Miller. To Bellotti. Over to Potter now. Oh, just deflected. Ball sticks with the Panthers. Oh, Katz with the soft shot, but saved by the Falcons goaltender. Ball's out, picked up by Delphine. Over to Potter, over to Miller. Katz with the shot and the goal! The senior. Nice to get a goal on senior night. 12-1. Clock still running. Just under 5.5 minutes left to play.
That was a good catch.
Hutton is back. She'll be taking the face off. Oh, picked up by Hutton. Pass over to Wallace. Wallace just high. Hutton with it now. Over to Blank. Noel Redmond with it now. Over to Miller. Shot. Score. I want to say that was Miller that scored that. I could be wrong. But either way, it's 13-1, Beverly. Ball picked up right by Beverly. Wallace with it. Katz with it now. Behind the net to Miller. Over to Katz. Over to Miller. Hutton with it. Miller with it. Redmond behind the net. Deflected. Danvers ball. Ball's out. It's going to stick with Danvers. Ball's out. Blank with it. Going behind the net. Over to Hutton. Up top to Wallace. Over to Miller. In the middle to Wallace. Shot and score. Make that 14-1. Got about a minute and a half left in the half. Picked up by Wallace. Over to Katz. Behind the net now. Looks like Cook with it. Back to Miller. Over to Katz. Oh, Potter lost it, but picked it back up. No, she's having trouble with it now. Here she goes. Hutton with it now. Oh, ball's out. Picks it back up. Over to Wallace. Behind the net to Blank. Back out to Wallace. Blank with it now. Shot and a score! Right at the end. What is it with them scoring right at the end of the quarter and the half with goals? 15-1. What a first half. That was something. Oh, we are just going to take a very short break. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, we're back. Start of the third quarter. Beverly with the 15-1 lead. Mads on the face-off now. Oh, Linsky tried to grab it. I don't know who's going to end up with this, but whoever does, they earned it. Here it is. Linsky with it now. Ball's out again. Picked up. And now picked up by the Falcons. Saved by Reynolds. Here comes Charlotte Miller running up the sideline. Jones to Koloski to Bellotti to Miller, up top to Mads. Bellotti with it. Potter over to Miller. Over to Linsky. Over to Miller. Behind the net, Koloski. Over to Mads. Up to Koloski. Bellotti with it now. Over to Jones. Jones behind the net. Then out to Miller. Jones behind the net. Up top to Mads. Miller with it. Bellotti over to Potter. Over to Mads. Linsky with it. Sends it behind the net to Koloski. I think that was Jones. Oh, Mads let it get by her. She scoops it right back up. Oh. Ball came out, but a little too low on the stick. If you hit the head of the stick with the netting, that's fine. But you can't hit below on the stick. Koloski behind the net. Over to Jones. That's going to stick with Beverly. Oh, Linsky with it just wide. I mean, inches wide. Jones with another goal. Make that 16-1 for those keeping score at home. Ball way up. Wallace with it. Jones with it. Bellotti. Over to Hutton. To Miller, to Koloski. To Bellotti. That was Miller to Miller action there. It's Miller time. Back to Bellotti. Go behind the net. Now it's with Miller. Wallace with it now. Flips it over to Bellotti. Gives it up to Jones. Behind the net. Koloski to Hutton. Now up to Miller. Over to Hutton. And to Koloski. Annabelle Miller with it now. Over to Bellotti. Charlotte Miller with it now. Passes it behind the net to Wallace. Bellotti now. And that's in. Charlotte Miller with the goal on senior night. I don't know why the... Oh, it was a timeout. 17-1. I was wondering why the clock stopped, because it's a timeout. Timeout on the field, I'm guessing most likely Danvers. Baseball update. Bottom of the sixth inning. Looks like an 8-2 lead for Beverly. Over on this field, it's 17-1. 4:15 left in the third. Ball way up high. Right into Wallace's netting. Over to Potter. Ball's out. She picks it right back up. Up to Miller. Wallace with it now. Over to Potter. Back to Miller. Blank with it. Sends it behind the net to Hutton. Behind the net now. Blank with it. Hutton with it. Up top to Potter. Wallace with it behind the net. Bounces it to Hutton. Sends it over to Potter. It's behind the net down to Blank. It's Katz with it. Into the netting there. On the side. Hutton with it. Up top to Blank. Flips it to Miller. Back to Blank. Over to Hutton. Ball's out. Potter with it. Over to Hutton. Behind the net to Wallace. Oh. Blank with it now. Over to Charlotte Miller. Potter sends it across to Wallace. Blank with it now. Oh, no, excuse me. That's Charlotte Miller. And that is the end of the third quarter. 17-1. even with this score, I don't think it's going to help too much in the power rankings, given Danvers 2 divisions down, and unfortunately with the record they have. So if Beverly stays at 14, I wouldn't be surprised. This looks like Annabelle Miller on the face-off. I think everybody's getting their chance today. Ball's up, swatted down by Danvers, but picked up by Miller. Over to Blank. Back to Miller. Up to Mads. Bellotti with it now. Back to Miller. There's Bellotti, and then now over to Potter. Bellotti with it now. Over to Miller, over to Blank. Ball's out, picked up. Now to Bellotti. Mads with it now. Almost picked off, but right into the net of Miller. Now over to Potter. Blank with it behind the net. Mads behind the net. Sends it up to Miller. And to Bellotti. Ball's out, picked right back up. Bellotti with it now. Saved by Danvers. Saved by Danvers again. 2 saves in a row. Picked up by Bellotti. Oh, heading with nobody in her way. Doesn't take the shot. Ball comes out. It's going to stick with Beverly. I'm guessing we're not going to see too many more shots come out of Beverly tonight. Blank with it. Ball's out. Danvers with it now. Oh! Well, make that 17-2. I think I might have deflected off Maddie's stick. Clock is still running. That was Wallace on the face-off. Wallace picks it up. Jones with it now. Over to Blank. Over to Koloski. Over to Wallace. Now to Blank. Jones. Blank with it. Wallace, ball's out. Wallace picks it back up. Sends it back behind the net to Koloski, who sends it over. Now with Katz. Ball's bouncing around. Finds its way into Jones's stick. Three and a half minutes to go. And that's a goal. Sophie Katz. Danvers with it now behind the net. Ball's going back to Beverly. Here comes Nola Redmond. Over to Koloski. Blank with it. Over to Jones. Ball's out. Picked up by the Falcons. Number 5. Ball's out. It's going to go back to the Falcons. Jones with it. Ten seconds left. Over to Potter. They're just going to run this one out. Wallace will end up with it. And that's the game. On Beverly senior night, the seniors took advantage. And heck, so did everyone else in the team. Final score, 18-2. For Mike in the studio, Leo on camera, I'm Matt. Want to thank you very much for watching another BevCam Sports production. We'll see you next time.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod